Hey, how do you do there, guys? Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School in Longueuil in the South Shore of Montreal, and yes sir, 61 Windsor. Of course, every time I think that, I think of Newport, but actually Windsor was basically the Canadian version of this. And before I forget, which probably means it has a 361, I think if it was a Newport, the American version, it would have a 383. And we'll give this guy a plug here, Garage Laval. And she's been here quite a while. As you can see, this one's really for my friend Scott. Check out his channel, Cold War Motors. Ooh, being stored to put tires, that's not too good. These of course are the Torque Flight push button automatic gears, as you can see right there on the left of the steering. Kind of a shame, this car's still in good shape, but if it sits here longer, it's not gonna improve its health, you know what I mean? If you catch my drift. Unfortunately, it won't be a very long video because she's just sitting there. There's not much of a view. Yeah, you see she's starting to rot there. That looks like it's original paint even. Ugh. Fucking tires everywhere. Boy, this is giving me a flashback of when I bought my 59 DeSoto Fireflight at a garage on Saint Laurent Chabanel. It was there for like 5 years or so, and it was next to a garage. It was in a similar condition, if not worse, and there was a bunch of tires all around it, just neglected, you know. And luckily I sold it to a guy in Nova Scotia who bought it and restored it. He restored it in like 6 months. It was amazing. But it had more rust than this one, and unfortunately, as much as these cars designed by Virgil Exner were incredibly looking cars, they rusted terribly. That's their weakest point. Mechanically, 361s, 383s, slant 6s, 318s, great engines. But boy, did they fucking rust. I can't even read that. Oh, it says Chrysler, yeah. Yeah, beautiful crest. Yeah, taillights are gone. Oh man, I would love to buy this just to save it, just like the DeSoto I had. At least I saved it and I sold it to a guy who fucking had some money and time to put into it, you know? Yeah. It's kind of too bad to see it like that, just rotting and just fucking being used to put tires in there. It's got an old transit paper on it. That's a yellow paper you get from the, I guess you could call it the Quebec Motor Vehicle Department, where you can allowed to move a vehicle temporarily from one place to another, usually to a garage. Just see if I can get one last shot of the interior on this side. Interior actually does not look terrible. Interior looks pretty fucking good actually. Yeah. It's a shame though, because again, it's a classic, you know. Christ, this fucking car is gonna be 60 years old next year, and it's just fucking sitting here rotting like so many cars that are still restorable, you know. There's a certain point where a car is still restorable, even if the body is really rusted. If the frame isn't broken, if the floor is not too rotten, even if the engine is fucked in transmission can be changed, can be rebuilt. But again, it comes down to the frame. Everything comes down to the frame. If the frame is broken, very long and expensive to fix. Complicated, you know. Anyway, happy to have gotten that. Now I really gotta take it. Whoa, check that out. That's rare. Fuck. I don't even know what the name of that international is, but not common. Anyway, adios, bonne journée.